And another parable that touched me quite profoundly was the parable of the 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish. And I thought, 5 wise and 5 foolish, what's that all about? And then I realized, today, society is made up of such an eclectic mix, isn't it? The haves and the have-nots, those that are into presence, status, power. But let's look at the parable in some closer detail. Here we have 10 beautiful people created by God, and all of them are given a specific talent to go out into the marketplace, to go out into the world, and to do some good with it, to invest it, not in selfish living, not in getting a knighthood, but to do something good with it, to invest it in the name of God. Now let's see. Many of us believe, from the mindset we have from childhood, particularly if our childhood was uncomfortable, painful or traumatic, we nurture low self-esteem, don't we? I know I did. We nurture bitterness. We have no confidence in ourselves. And whilst we expand a lot of our energy giving to others to be liked, we become person pleasers, as I did. We want people to like us. We want people to accept us. We will go through the fires of hell in order not to be rejected by them. But as a light bringer of peace, a light worker of integrity, I believe that God, the Father, Mother God with Mother Earth, has given to each one of us a special gift. And that gift is a gift that we must feed and share with others. For example, it might be a talent such as creativity as an artist. But we spend too much time in our head thinking, oh no, I can't do that, I'm not good enough, oh no, 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 no. And the heart is saying, go to art college. People see some of our doodlings and they say, wow, you're good. And then they say, do you think so? I don't think so. For some reason or another, they've lost their confidence. They don't believe that what they've been given is a gift to share with the world, so that the gift that's been given by God is honoured and glorified. And that's the beauty of living as a lay monastic. Whilst I have chosen to use my free will to opt out of the dramas of the world, to live a simpler life, I know that God has given me many talents, but for many years I abused them because I never felt good enough, but now I do. Now I know that God has touched my life. But that only came about through mental illness, when I lost everything, even the shirt on my back. But God does have a sense of humour, and if we choose to play that negative mindset game with Him, then there'll come a challenge where we will have to face our greatest fear. So it's important to hear what others are saying to us, not those who are feeding our ego, who are placing us on a pedestal so that they can use us and abuse us. No, that we go into our heart and that we ask the Divine One, what are my gifts? What do you wish me to do with those gifts which are God-given? They're not mine, they're on loan. They've been given to me for a purpose, not to become selfish, but to become selfist. That is, in between selfish and selfless, where I have to care for myself first. And then, when I'm in balance, there is harmony. And where there is harmony, there is that divine connection. So what I'm saying is, the talent that you and I have been given is a talent known by many names, but the first talent we've been given is that as a child of God, we can perform the same miracles as Christ. We're not Christ, but we are Christ-dead when we open our hearts to the cosmic Christ. Let us reflect now. I invite you now to come with me on a short journey. I want you to walk through the woodlands of Mother Earth's treasure chest. I want you to take a deep breath. And as you breathe in, you can hear the birds singing the praises of God. Through your sense of smell, you can smell the woodland in its crispness. You can smell creation, and your sense of touch is brushing against all that is beautiful and sacred. Your feet are walking on hallowed ground in Mother Earth's paradise. And all around you there are elementals, divas, and spirits of light guiding you to honor your heart, to be still and relax. Relax now. Relax, and with every in-breath, you become aware of the rhythmic flow of divine love coming through your crown chakra in your head, and the energies of Mother Earth coming up through your feet, coming together to your heart, creating a cocoon of love. And now in that love, be aware of light, be aware of selflessness, be aware of reverence, be aware of a presence, and that presence is the messenger of God, empowering you. Ask the divine, who am I? Who am I, this child of God? Why am I here? What is my purpose? What do you want of me? What have I to do in this life that will glorify you within my being? What are the gifts that you have freely and voluntarily given to me to invest in for your glory, for my brother and sisters in need? What are these gifts? Now reawaken the divine within your heart and experience the beating heart of Christ Magdalena. Be aware of them around you. Be aware of them touching you. And be aware of the messenger of God whisper into your soul about your gifts. Relax and experience the touch of God. Experience the liberation of God, setting you free from negative mindsets that insist on processing what God is saying to your heart. Now you're reclaiming it. Now you're reawakening it. And now you know what you have to do with the gifts that God has given you. You have to go out and you have to invest those gifts for the greater glory of God, and do it with confidence, and do it in the full knowledge that you are loved as a child of God, a co-creator of the divine. Relax now. Relax and allow the energies of nature, Mother Earth, the divas, the ancient, the wise ones, stay with you even after this recording, and allow yourself just go with the flow, being aware of the rhythm of your beat. Relax, and now honor your gift.